Alright, welcome back to, I guess we don't have a title for this yet. Tib reviews A Dance with Dragon. Yeah, alright, so welcome. Chapter 1, Tyrion. Alright, finally, right? This is what we've been waiting for. This is a welcome chapter that we have, because, you know, we've kind of been wondering for a while, right, what happened. Obviously, last time we heard about Tyrion, stuff had gone down, and we knew that, you know, he was going someplace, we really didn't know where he was. So, now we know, which is really, really cool. So he has hopped on a boat, and he didn't really like it. It wasn't a really good experience for him. Apparently doesn't have sea legs, gets drunk a lot to help kind of pass the time a little bit, I guess. And ends up in Pintos, and I thought it was really, really clever that they got him off the boat by shoving him in like a wine cask, which like really wouldn't work for like a normal person, but of course Tyrion's, you know, yeah, it's really funny, and they even mention that line, you know, he'd reached a point where he had come out, and I think they actually said the words where he was decanted in Pintos, which I thought that was a really cool, I don't know, I like the way that he worded that, but yeah, we're in Pintos, so kind of gone full circle here. We've now, we kind of did this in the first book, and now we're in book 5. We've got Tyrion out there as well, and well, you know, he's kind of weighing his options here. He's not really sure what he can do. Obviously, can't go back to Westeros anymore, and he kind of contemplates going to the Wall a little bit, but as we you know soon realize, he doesn't have a whole lot of friends up there either. So right now he's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, and so he's got, you know, a couple options that he's trying to weigh when he's sober enough to actually be able to weigh them. But he kind of sits down towards the end of this, and you know, the whole time he's asking himself, both out loud and kind of internally, you know, his father's words, you know, where do whores go? I'd like to know myself. But at any rate, he finally, you know, ends up with Magister Illyrio, and they're having this conversation. By the way, if you're reading the audiobooks, Illyrio sounds like exactly like Varys. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Roy Dotrice, but come on, spice it up a little bit. He did 224 separate voices in the first book. Little variety is all I'm asking. But yeah, going back to that scene, he's having dinner with them, and basically he gets to a point where he thinks that Illyrio is just going to kill him, because he knows that he is worth a lot of money, dead or alive, back in Westeros. And he hands him like those mushrooms, and he's like, all right, these are poison, this is good, this is it, it's over. And Illyrio kind of leads him on a little bit, lets him think that maybe they are poisonous. And then in the end he's just kind of like, nah, they're not. Gotta have one. But, so now he's kind of like, alright, so what am I supposed to do now? I have nothing. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? I don't have a cent to my name. My family name means nothing. I especially like the way that he's just kind of like, oh, you Westerosi people are all the same. Stitch an animal on top of a flag and think you're somebody. You're a lion, you're a bear, you're an eagle, you're an octopus, a walrus, a moose, whatever. Thought that was really funny, because, I mean, I've had that same thought as well. Like, ooh, yes, I'm a lion. Why? Because you picked it first? Like, dibs? I don't know. Anyway, but he's like, you know, if your family's not going to be able to rule all that well. And, you know, Stannis is up at the Wall, which he didn't know. He was kind of, Tyrion was taken a little aback by that. But, he's like, you know, Stannis probably not going to work out so great either. Not really all that loved by the people. So he's kind of like, so who's left to rule? And we didn't really know. We didn't really know, you know, who, you know. Well, we knew, but, you know, Tyrion's kind of like, well, who's left? And he's like, well, there's this chick who's, you know, I don't know, the blood of the dragon, got like 3 dragons flying around. I don't know. So it sounds like, and I think we all kind of, at least I kind of thought about it, and a lot of people I know have thought this as well, that Tyrion and Daenerys are gonna, I don't know, sync up or something. At some point, or at least that seems like the direction that Magister Illyrio is kind of trying to point him in. So, I mean, then again, who knows what's actually going to happen? This is George R. R. Martin. Anything is possible. Guess we got to wait and see. But ultimately, It's good. It's just good to have a little bit of Tyrion back. So, anyway, that's it for Chapter 1. I'll be back with Chapter 2 shortly.